welcome back. Happy Tuesday. Let's please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, you may be seated. Let's go ahead and get started on our calendar this morning. Oops, see if that fits. All right. I will set it right here. We are in the month of September, and today is the first day of fall. All right, yesterday was the 21st. That means today is the 22nd day of September, and last night was the fall or the autumn equinox. The moon is lined up perfectly with the sun and the earth, and so the season has changed. All right, what is the date? The date is Tuesday, September 22nd, 2020. Very good. Let's sing our Days of the Week song. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Sing with me. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There are 7 days in the week. Very, very good. And if you've been following along, to make our date the grown-up way, we would write a 9-22-20. September is the 9th month of the year. We are on the 22nd day of the month, and we are in the 20th year of the century. Good. All right, boys and girls. Let's go ahead and take a look at the weather. At my house, it's not quite that sunny this morning. It's a little bit foggy. We call that overcast. So I'm going to put it on foggy, and it's cool. It's definitely not getting hot at night anymore, so I'm going to keep it at cool. But we need to change the season. So we're going to take down summer because it is no longer the season of summer. And then I also need to change what I see in my window. So I'm going to take down this picture, and I'm going to go ahead and put up my fall picture. So if I look carefully at my fall picture, what do we notice is different? Do we see anything different from the summer? Well, I see a lot of orange, right? The summer is filled with lots of green trees, green grass, bright blue sky. Here we have lots of orange in our trees. We have red, we have brown, we have apples. Apples are a really big fruit in the season of fall. We have some wind. The squirrels are coming out. A lot of animals are going to start gathering food for winter time in the fall. Very good. So let's put this up in our little window. Trying not to put too many holes in my wall. Very good. And then let's go ahead and get out our season. I see winter, I see spring. Where is my fall card? Oh no, fall fell all the way to the bottom. Here we go. Excellent. Here's the word fall. Fall and autumn are synonyms. They mean the same thing, but oftentimes younger students like the word fall because it's a little easier to say, and it reminds us that the leaves are falling from the trees. Okay? So show me on your fingers how many seasons are in a year. Good. There's only 4 seasons, okay? There's lots of different types of weather. There are 7 days, 12 months, 4 seasons. Excellent. So we are in the season of fall. Okay, let's look at how many days we've been in school. Yesterday was the 22nd day. We're going to take down the 2. And what numeral goes next to the 2 in the 1's place? Yeah, I'm looking for a 3, right? We're just adding 1 more. Math is all about patterns and relationships. So I just know it's 1 more day of school. So we're counting on to the next number, 23. I'm going to put one more stick in the ones place and let's count together. 2 groups of 10. 10, 20. Very, very good. 2 groups of 10 is equal to 20. Now let's add our ones. 21, 22, 23. Very good, boys and girls. Before we do our morning message, let's take a look up at our alphabet chart and let's just do the beginning sounds. Remember, I don't want to hear the uhs. I want to hear nice, clear, chop, just that sound, okay? Don't add a vowel before it, don't add a vowel after it, okay? Short A says ah, long A says A. B. K. 2 sounds. S. D. Short E says eh, long E says E. 2 sounds for G. G. J. Short I says I, long I says I. J. K. Oh, good. Short O says ah, long O says O. P. Qu. S. T. Short U says long U says U. W. X. Right? We're only going to have X at the end of words in kindergarten and 1st grade. X. Trickster Y says Y. Z. Good job, boys and girls. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our morning message. We have some really big words in our morning message this morning. Okay? All right, let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. Good. Okay. All right, and I am going to be working on using juicy descriptive language, both K and 1. We are doing a lot of work this week in writing. ABC, read the morning message with me. Good morning! Exclamation mark, because I'm excited to see you. Do you think apples are deliciously sweet or mouth-watering sour? Do you loathe or love apples? Whoa! Okay, those are some really big words. We're going to talk about not using words just because we're not sure how to spell something in our writing doesn't mean we shouldn't try to use that word, okay? Sometimes kiddos like to just use the same words over and over again. And so this week we're going to challenge ourselves to try to kid code some different kinds of words. So before we get started, let's look just at our sight words. Do we see any sight words? Because in our journals, it's a great place to start with our sight words that we do know how to spell and kid code some new words. So we see the word do, right? Do is a sight word, D-O. You. 1st graders know how to spell you. Good. 1st graders know how to spell R, A-R-E. Very good. And or. 1st graders know how to spell or. Okay. Let's look at some digraphs. Remember, 1st graders, we've been working on, there are some groups of letters. When we group them together, they make one sound, okay? So if we look, do you remember the TH? TH makes one sound. Even though it's 2 letters, it says like your thumb. Good. Do we see any other TH words? Yeah, look, mouth. Mouth. TH. Good. And this big word, I'm not sure if you've ever heard of this word, loathe, has a TH in it. Loathe means a very strong dislike. You just don't like it. It would be the opposite of love. Okay? All right. So now let's talk about some of these big fancy words that I decided to use this morning. So deliciously. Wow. Deliciously sweet. See how descriptive that is? I didn't just say Do you think apples are good? Right? Deliciously sweet or mouth-watering sour. You know, like when you're about to bite into a sour candy and your neck and your mouth already starts to water before you even take a bite of it? That's called mouth-watering sour, right? So we all have our opinions about apples. Some people think they're really juicy and sweet. Some people think they're tart. Some people think they're sour. And some people just don't like them. They just don't like maybe the skin getting in their teeth, or they don't like if it's too juicy. So some people loathe them and some people love them. But either way, good writers want to use this really descriptive language in your journal. We're not using the same words over and over and over again, okay? So I'm going to take down my morning message, and I need your help thinking of some really good words to describe apples. So it could be good, bad, ugly, whatever words you can think of to describe apples, but they have to be big kid words. We're not going to use super simple baby words. So we're not going to write good. Okay? That's too easy for us. All right, I know you can hear me making a mess back here. Okay, so I went ahead and painted, my daughter Avery helped me paint this giant apple. And now I need help writing about it. And so today we're going to label this apple, but I'm not labeling the parts of the apple. That's too easy. I'm going to be looking at the parts and writing some really descriptive words. And oftentimes, boys and girls, you're going to hear me call them juicy words, because when we read a book, remember this morning, first graders, we were reading It's Mine. We're going to continue to read books where the authors are not using simple words. They're using very descriptive, specific, detailed vocabulary words. So, do we have any good words for our juicy apple? Let's start with the stem, right? We're going to use our 5 senses. We'll pretend to use our 5 senses. What would the stem feel like? Is it going to be smooth? Is it going to be rough? Yeah, I think the stem is usually rough. So we're going to kid code, okay? Don't be afraid to use big words just because we aren't sure how to spell them. So let's sound out rough. R, a, f. Good. Now if you already know how to spell it, you can spell it the correct way, but you're not going to ask a grown-up how to spell it, okay? Some people, my daughter painted this, she thinks the stem is dirty. So that's your opinion. Some people think it could be a dirty stem, some people think it's not. But let's kid code dirty. Or let's just write, we could write dirty. Let's sound it out. D. Okay, now that's a bossy R sound. It could be spelled I-R, E-R, or U-R. D-er. If you don't know, just pick one of the sounds. Der. E. Good. Okay, so remember, I'm not labeling the parts of the apple. I'm describing the parts. So a little different than what we did last week. Here we have the leaf. What kinds of really good, strong words could describe the leaf? We could put green, right? It's a green leaf, but that's pretty easy. Let's think of a more descriptive word. What about smooth? The leaf is usually pretty smooth. Let's sound out smooth. Ooh, that's the crazy O sound. Ooh, if you're not sure, you could write U, right? Sometimes the letter U makes that ooh sound. Smooth. Oh, I'm hearing it. I can feel it. TH. Smooth. Good. All right, now let's get to this big part. I know what you're thinking. We could write the word yellow. You're right. In kindergartners, we are going to be working on color words this week, so we could write yellow. What else could we write, though, besides color words? Any other describing words? Juicy. Okay, let's sound out juicy. Ready? J. Ooh, good. The crazy O. Ooh. It could be a juicy apple. Big, it is a big apple, but what's another word for big? Who can give me a better word for big? I heard ginormous. That's a great word, right? So big is kind of a little kid word, right? When you're just turning, 2 or 3 and you're learning to speak, we can say big. But kindergartners and first graders, let's use ginormous. I hear the name of the letter. I. Or. Miss. Ginormous. Oh my goodness, that is a really big, ginormous apple. What else? What else describes our apple? Oh, yours is spotted? Yeah, sometimes the apples will have little spots on the outside. Good, let's sound out spotted. Id. Good, spotted. If your apple has spots on it, you can say that it's spotted. Good. Oh, your apple is bruised? Yeah, sometimes if you drop your apple, or if it's been sitting in the basket too long, you might get like a brown spot on it, and that's called bruised. What a great eye you have, bruised. Let's sound out bruised. The apple is bruised. B. Bruised. Long U. Bruised. Good. Bruised. Good. Oh, you have a mushy apple? Oh my goodness. Yeah, sometimes apples will get mushy. Very good. Let's kid code mushy. E. Very good. Okay, boys and girls, I'm going to stop right there. I want you to think of more words. And this morning when I see you on Zoom, we're going to kid code and add even more descriptive language to our apples, okay? So I can't wait to see what kinds of descriptive, detailed words you come up with to add to our chart, okay? All right, boys and girls, I will see you on Zoom this morning. Bye-bye.